Dirt Trax is sponsored by Yamaha. Yamaha is the first name in motorsports.
Welcome back to the Trail Tech Shop in part 2 of a 4-part series where we're taking you on a behind-the-scenes look at how an aftermarket exhaust is designed, fabricated, and tested. In an earlier episode, Luke walked you through a brief outline of our MBRP build. The folks at Martin Barkey Racing Products have opened the doors to their inner sanctum of performance and are giving us front row seats. In this episode, I'll be showing you precisely what steps are taken to benchmark our 2013 Razor XP 900 and figure out just what needs to be done to gain a performance advantage. While the stock setup does produce usable power, MBRP is all about getting more from an engine. They are the locksmiths of untapped horsepower, and the tools they use open doors that we never thought imaginable. Up first, the most obvious step is to see precisely what we're working with, so the techs at MBRP put the XP on their beautiful Dynamite inertia roll dynamometer to see what the stock exhaust is producing for horsepower. The process tells a lot about the engine setup and gives a baseline to benchmark all other potential designs against. Once the stock exhaust is removed, it's not only weighed to see if there will be actual weight savings in the future, but it's also flow tested on a very specialized piece of equipment called a flow bench. Determining the back pressure or flow of the stock exhaust is key, as more flow typically means more power. The flow bench determines the back pressure by positively pressurizing the stock canister. The techs then use the information calculated by the flow bench as their minimum baseline and move forward with a focus of increasing flow and reducing back pressure. This is not your typical exhaust manufacturer. MBRP is focused on performance gains and therefore take a lot of time and effort to know exactly what they need to accomplish. Following the dyno and flow bench testing, it's time for what I consider to be the coolest part of the build process, the 3D optical scanning. With the stock exhaust mounted, a specialized handheld 3D scanner shoots a series of targeted lights at the chassis, bodywork, and components of the XP 900 and automatically translates them into a 3D rendering of the vehicle, ready to be dragged into CAD and utilized for the design of the new exhaust, whether it be a full exhaust system or strictly just a silencer. Setting out to make a better looking exhaust is what this industry typically does. Setting out to make a better performing exhaust is what has made MBRP legendary. Stay tuned to a future episode where I'll take you behind the scenes yet again and show you the fabrication process of our brand new 2013 Razor XP 900 MBRP exhaust.
Dirt Trax Television has been sponsored by Polaris, the hardest working, smoothest riding off-road vehicles. Can-Am, the ride says it all. MBRP Performance Exhaust, making power with MBRP, and by Arctic Cat, share our passion. The Dalton Industries video portal was presented by Triton Trailers. Know it, own it, haul it.